And his outside out of Laverne, the 52 of Trevor Kroc. In the inside of row number 4 out of Worthington, Minnesota, driving the number 31, it is Darren Veen. 8 laps the distance here, heat race number 1 in your J&L Sales and Storage B Modifieds.
USRA B Modifieds green flag coming out. Heat race number 1 of 3 under green here tonight in the Rapid Speedway Foster Trucking Night. J&L Sales and Storage bringing you the USRA B Mods. As Trevor Kroc skips over the 80 of Dustin Johnson, and right away we've got some carnage here in the USRA B Modifieds. USRA B Modifieds presented by J&L Sales and Storage. Flandreau, South Dakota, longtime sponsor here at the Rapid Speedway. They do a great job up there. Worth the trip up to Flandreau, South Dakota. J&L Sales and Storage. They bring you the USRA B Mods at the Rapid Speedway. First of 3 heat races for the USRA B Mods. Trevor Tesh off to the early race lead. Kevin Joachim working up on the high side in that blue and black number 27 machine. Tesh in the black and gold 21T, your race leader as we come down to complete lap number 1. Race number 1 of 3 for the USRA B Modifieds. Foster Trucking Night here tonight in the Rapid Speedway as we got one of the back of the pack off of the top of turn number 1. Looks like Colton Caskey. Caskey back out near the fence, although he is moving. That 77 machine. Colton Caskey just skipping up off the top side at turn number 1. He's got that 77 back moving again. Heat race number 1 of 3 for the USRA B Modifieds. J&L Sales and Storage bringing you the racing action for the B Mods each and every week right here at the Rapid Speedway. Foster Trucking Night tonight. Great to have you along here at the Rapid Speedway. For those of you watching on AdvantageRacing.tv, thanks for tuning in tonight. Green flag coming back out. Heat race 1 of 3 for the USRA B Mods. Trevor Tesh up top on the high side. Kevin Joachim down low there, neck and neck for the race lead. Dustin Cruz wants to play as well in that black and white number 6. Cruz in that 3rd spot, looking to see how this shakes out in front of him. Kevin Joachim will pass for the race lead. Joachim, your race leader. Cruz will set his sights on the 21T of Trevor Tesh. Dustin Cruz to the inside of Trevor Tesh in the battle for 2nd spot. Darren Veen at the back of the pack, rounding out the field here in heat race number 1 of 3 for the USRA B Modifieds. Dustin Cruz making his way up in that 2nd spot. Kevin Joachim, Dustin Cruz, Trevor Tesh, and Darren Veen, your 4 survivors left here in heat race number 1 of 3 for the USRA B Modifieds. Presented by J&L Sales and Storage of Flandreau, South Dakota. Kevin Joachim, your race leader. Kevin Joachim with the race lead. Dustin Cruz, Trevor Tesh, and Darren Veen, your field as they single file themselves out, although Cruz looks to be gaining on the 27 of Joachim. We'll see if he has enough time here. Kevin Joachim, your race leader, in the number 27 machine. Dustin Cruz is there in the number 6. Dustin Cruz working up on the top side in that 6, looking to dip down inside the 27 of Kevin Joachim. Joachim still too quick down the backstretch off of turn number 3. Off the backside of 3 and into 4, it is Joachim and Cruz 1 and 2 with 2 to go this time by. Kevin Joachim and Dustin Cruz. Cruz up on the high side, the black and white 6. Joachim down low in the black and blue 27. And Dustin Cruz makes the pass for position. Dustin Cruz making his way up to the point. Kevin Joachim going to battle back on the bottom side. White flag is out. It is Cruz and Joachim 1 and 2. Dustin Cruz, Kevin Joachim putting on a show here in heat race number 1 of 3 for the USRA B Mods, presented by J&L Sales and Storage, Flandreau, South Dakota. Going to come down to the stick here tonight in heat race number 1. Coming off of turn number 4, it will go to the 27, Kevin Joachim.
Well, Kevin Joachim with a slide job in turn number 4 to grab the heat race away from Dustin Cruz. Trevor Tesh coming home in second, and Darren Veen rounding out your field.
USRA B Modifieds heat race number 2 of 3. The B Mods presented by J&L Sales and Storage. Jason Stegeman off to the early race lead. Randy Van Veldhuizen in that second spot. Andrew Allers, Devin Schlumbum, Derek Van Veldhuizen, and Alex Wiertsma rounding out your field. Heat race number 2 of 3 for the USRA B Mods here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Jason Stegeman, your race leader, as Andrew Allers is problem number 14A. Allers off the pace, and he's going to pull in and retire from the heat race. Schlumbum up to third. Van Veldhuizen on his tail. That is Derek Van Veldhuizen. Behind the 00 of Devin Schlumbum, the 66R of Randy Van Veldhuizen in that second spot. Alex Wiertsma moving up into that third position. Jason Stegeman, Randy Van Veldhuizen, Alex Wiertsma, Derek Van Veldhuizen looking to get Wiertsma on the top side as we go off the back stretch. And Wiertsma holds on to that third spot. Van Veldhuizen still in that fourth position with Schlumbum rounding out the pack. Heat race number 2 of 3 for the USRA B Modified. Jason Stegeman, your race leader. Jason Stegeman with the race lead. Randy Van Veldhuizen, Alex Wiertsma, Derek Van Veldhuizen, and Devin Schlumbum. Derek Van Veldhuizen looking to get around that A13X of Alex Wiertsma. Wiertsma presently holding the third position. And Van Veldhuizen is there. Derek Van Veldhuizen moves up into the third spot. Derek Van Veldhuizen looking to put one on Randy, and he will. Derek Van Veldhuizen moving up to the second spot. Randy Van Veldhuizen back to third. Alex Wiertsma and Devin Schlumbum round out your field. Second of 3 heat races for the USRA B Mods here tonight at the Rapid Speedway Foster Trucking Night. J&L Sales and Storage out of Flanders, South Dakota. They bring you the B Modifieds. We got a pair of 20s up front. The 20S of Jason Stegeman down low. The 20 of Derek Van Veldhuizen up top. Coming to 2 to go this time by. And it is Van Veldhuizen, your race leader. Derek Van Veldhuizen makes his way to the front in that number 20 machine. Jason Stegeman back to second spot. Alex Wiertsma looking to work on Randy Van Veldhuizen for the third position. And Alex Wiertsma is there in the A13X. Van Veldhuizen and Stegeman running 1 and 2. Derek Van Veldhuizen, Jason Stegeman, Alex Wiertsma, Randy Van Veldhuizen, Devin Schlumbum, your field. Second of 3 heat races for the USRA B Mods, presented by J&L Sales and Storage. Derek Van Veldhuizen, your heat race winner.
Derek Van Veldhuizen grabbing heat race number 2. Jason Stegeman coming home in second ahead of Alex Wiertsma. Randy Van Veldhuizen in fourth, and fifth goes to Devin Schlumbum. That is Kurt Allers, and outside of him, out of Sioux Falls, the 21K, it is Diggity Dave Kennedy. To the inside of row number 3, out of Sioux Center, Iowa, driving the 21F, that is Eric Faber. And to his outside, out of Laverne, Minnesota, the 06W of Ryan Walker. Third and final heat race, your J&L Sales and Storage B Mods.
And flagman Cody Johnson gives him the sign. Green flag is out for the USRA B Modifieds here tonight at the Rapid Speedway Foster Trucking Night as Tyler Tesh going around in the 22T. Everybody able to get around okay. And Tyler is able to keep that 22T going, so we will stay under green flag racing conditions for the time being. Jackson Mulder, your race leader. Jackson Mulder, Dave Kennedy, Ryan Walker running 1, 2, and 3. Eric Faber and Kurt Allers at the back of the pack. Or heat race number 3 of 3 for the USRA B Mods, presented by J&L Sales and Storage, Flanders, South Dakota. Jackson Mulder, your race leader. Jackson Mulder with the race lead. Dave Kennedy, Ryan Walker, Kurt Allers, Eric Faber, and Tyler Tesh off the pace. Tesh just coming off of turn number 4. Mulder just entering turn number 4. Tesh after a first lap spin in turns 1 and 2 off of the pace, but still in the race. Jackson Mulder, your race leader in the number 4. Jackson Mulder, Dave Kennedy, Ryan Walker, Kurt Allers, Eric Faber, and Tyler Tesh. Third and final heat race for the USRA Peanuts, presented by J&L Sales and Storage of Flanders, South Dakota. Foster tonight here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Jackson Mulder with the race lead in the number 4 machine. Dave Kennedy in that second spot. Ryan Walker as the top three pretty much single file themselves out. Kurt Allers and Eric Faber with Tyler Tesh at the back of the pack. Third and final years for the USRA Peanuts, presented by J&L Sales and Storage of Flanders, South Dakota. Foster Trucking Night at the Rapid Speedway. The race leader, the white number 4 of Jackson Mulder, takes him to 2 to go. Mulder, Kennedy, Walker, Allers, and Faber. Tesh off the pace in the 22T. USRA stock cars on deck. They'll be coming up next. We've got 20 stock cars set to do battle tonight as Jackson Mulder takes the white flag. White flag is in the air for Jackson Mulder. Your race leader, Dave Kennedy, Ryan Walker. Now Eric Faber, putting up a challenge for that 4th spot from Kurt Allers. Checkers fly this time by. Your heat race winner, the 4 of Jackson Mulder.
Jackson Mulder taking heat race number 2 or 3. Dave Kennedy coming over in second spot. Ryan Walker makes his way up to 3rd ahead of Kurt Allers and Eric Faber, your top 5.
Our 4th A feature of the night, J&L Sales and Storage USRA B Modifieds. Head flagman Cody Johnson tells them to line them up. We'll go green flag racing next time by. Looks like Devin Schlumbum taking a voluntary rear start for the 00. Alex Wiertzma, Jackson Mulder up front on row number 1. They're going to get this party started as the Rapid Speedway vehicle pulls in pit side. That flagman Cody Johnson at the ready. Green is out. We're turning them loose tonight on the Rapid Speedway. Jackson Mulder off to the early race lead. Kevin Joachim up on the high side, looking to get around Trevor Tesh in that 21T. Tesh holding on to that second spot for the time being as Mulder leads on lap number 1. Jackson Mulder, your race leader. Jackson Mulder with the race lead is number 4. Kevin Joachim moving into that second spot. Trevor Tesh running in 3rd. Tesh will battle back on the bottom side and contend for that second position with Kevin Joachim. Derek Van Veldhuizen and Dustin Cruz, they round out your top 5, completing lap number 2. Jackson Mulder, your race leader. USRA Modified, presented by J&L Sales and Storage, Flanders, South Dakota, Foster Trucking Night here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Jackson Mulder, your race leader, checking out from the rest of the pack early in this one. Tesh and Cruz with a battle for position on the low side of turn number 4. Trevor Tesh holding that position. Come on, Dustin Cruz is there. Dustin Cruz in the number 6 will move up to 3rd spot. Trevor Tesh, Derek Van Veldhuizen. They round out your top 5 in the field. Jason Stegeman slowing at the top of turn number 2. He's back under power. We're A-OK. Jackson Mulder, your race leader. Jackson Mulder with the race lead. Dustin Cruz working on Kevin Joachim for 2nd position. And Dustin Cruz has taken that 2nd position. Cruz in the black and white 6. Up to 2nd, Kevin Joachim back to 3rd. Trevor Tesh still running 4th. And Diggity, Dave Kennedy looking to make his way into the top 5. Diggity gets to the inside of Derek Van Veldhuizen. Kennedy in the 21K moving into 7th position. Van Veldhuizen will wrap it back on the top side with that number 20 machine. And Van Veldhuizen takes the 5th spot back. Wiertzma off the track down the backstretch. Jackson Mulder, your race leader. Jackson Mulder with the race lead. Dustin Cruz, Kevin Joachim, your top 3. 4th position to Derek Van Veldhuizen as the caution comes out. Jason Stegeman. Now Down the track in that 20S in turn number 4, our first caution of the night for the USRA B Modified A feature. As the Rapid Speedway pace vehicle pulls in pit side, Jackson Mulder in the white number 4, your race leader. With 9 laps remaining, your USRA B Modified A feature back under green. Dustin Cruz working on that bottom side in the number 6. He'll take that second position, keep the second position. Kevin Joachim running in third spot. As we got the 31 of Darren Veen off the pace at the back of the pack, but he's back in the power and Jackson. Now into the top 5. Eric Faber puts the 21 into the top 5. You got a series of 21s in 5th, 6th, and 7th. The 21, the 21T, and the 21K. As the caution is going to come out, Darren Veen around again for a second time in turns 1 and 2. This time he cannot get back around and going.
Darren Veen bringing the caution out. Tough corner over there, 1 and 2.
J&L Sales and Storage, Flanders, South Dakota. They bring you the USRA B Modifieds here at the Rapid Speedway Foster Trucking Night. Going back, green flag race at Jackson Mulder, your race leader as we go back to green. Mulder with the race lead. Dustin Cruz in second spot. Kevin Joachim, Derek Van Veldhuizen. Joachim up high, Van Veldhuizen down low. Dustin Cruz keeping her down low at halfway. It is Mulder and Cruz 1 and 2. Derek Faber sideways down. Kennedy got behind him. Now Tesh gets into Kennedy. Everybody still making their way through 1 and 2. Now we got one around in traffic. That is Eric Faber going around in front of Tesh. Van Veldhuizen collected. Kurt Allers in the mix as well. Well, Dave Kennedy had gotten into the back of Eric Faber on the front stretch. They had worked it out off into turns 1 and 2. Faber may not have been straight ever since that time. We'll have to wait and see the replay for those watching on AdvantageRacing.tv. Number of cars collected in that one.
Well, I think that all started with Tesh sliding up in front of Diggity. We'll get a look here. These 3 cars were swapping spots. Faber and Diggity. Diggity got over the right rear of Tesh. I'm pretty sure that flattened that right rear tire. And then Faber just looped it right in front of him. And the carnage ensued. Eric Faber picked up one of the features last week, part of the Dave Mulder Memorial.
USRA B Modifieds presented by J&L Sales and Storage, Flanders, South Dakota. Foster Trucking Night here tonight at the Rapid Speedway. Jackson Mulder, your race leader. Coming back to the green flag. Green is back in the air for our B Modified A feature. Dustin Cruz continues to work on that low side. The number 6, Mulder with a real nice run off the exit of 2 and down the backstretch. Mulder holding on to that lead. Cruz running in second. Derek Van Veldhuizen down low in third. Kevin Joachim up top in fourth. And Dave Kennedy, your top 5 on the field. Dustin Cruz running in second spot. Derek Van Veldhuizen in third. Kevin Joachim, Dave Kennedy, your top 5. Devin Schlumbaum, look at Rufus go in the 0-0. Challenging for that 6th spot. Andrew Mollards presently. Devin Schlumbaum on the top side in the white 0-0, going to take that 6th spot from Allers right behind Dave Kennedy in the 21K. Jackson Mulder, your race leader in the white number 4, pulling away from Dustin Cruz in the black and white number 6. Van Veldhuizen, Joachim, and Kennedy go top 5 with Schwarbaum coming. USRA Modifieds presented by J&L Sales and Storage, Plandrew, South Dakota. Alex Wiertzma off the track on the top side at turn number 2. Looks like he'll be able to rejoin the pack on the backstretch as Mulder clicks off another lap. Mulder, Cruz, Van Veldhuizen, Joachim, and now Devin Schwarbaum has made his way into the top 5. Devin Schwarbaum up to 5th, James Kennedy back to 6th. Andrew Allers, Randy Van Veldhuizen, and Jason Stegeman. 2 to go, this time by Jackson Mulder, your race leader. Jackson Mulder, Derek Van Veldhuizen, Kevin Joachim, and Devin Schwarbaum, your top 5 of the field. USRA Modifieds, presented by J&L Sales and Storage, Plandrew, South Dakota. White flag is in the air for Jackson Mulder. Mulder, Cruz, Van Veldhuizen, Joachim, Schwarbaum, and Kennedy. Our 4th of 5 A features tonight. Foster Trucking Night at the Rapid Speedway. Checkers flying this time by for the number 4 of Jackson Mulder. Jackson Mulder taking it home tonight. Dustin Cruz coming home in that 2nd spot. Derek Van Veldhuizen running in 3rd position. Here he is climbing out of the car down at Pizza Ranch, Victory Lane. Jackson Mulder, your A feature winner.
All right, Jackson, come on over here. Jackson, coming off last week, a tough break for you. Your dad's memorial race, you got caught up in a wreck, and not the way you wanted that one to go, but putting the car back together, coming out here, and a great performance tonight.
Yeah, thank you. This past week was kind of a long week in the shop. Had a lot of parts to change over. Unfortunately, we wrecked quite a bit of stuff last week, but got her all figured out and got her back together in the shop, and here we are.
Well, you got a good team out there, and yeah, putting that car back together. You've had that a couple times this year where you've had to bounce back, and even though you've had a few rough ones, you've really had a fantastic season so far.
Yeah, I can't complain. The crew and Grandpa and everybody, the family, they all put in so many hours trying to help out and get this thing going and keep it up and running. And the sponsors are there, and they help pitch in whenever they can. They do whatever they can for us. So,
well, buddy, you got the whole town of Dune over here ready to celebrate. We'll let you go.
All right, thank you.
Jackson Mulder, your B-Mod feature winner.